I should probably make another tutorial, huh? Yo, what's good?
Yo, it's time, bro.
Right now, are you ready?
You're not talking about the... Really?
You saying it's time right now?
Yeah, bro, the big moment. Send me the best beat you got.
Nah, I got you. Let me get it set up right now. Alright, bet, bro. Hit me. Hold up, where you at? You sound mad close. Yo, I'm right here. Man, what the f? Why don't you just tell me this in person?
Hey, man, phone calls just be sounding mad professional, you feel me?
Man, I can't with you, bro. I can't.
Whatever, bro. I'm gonna be out. Send the beats.
Alright, bet, I got you. Alright, let's see what I got. Alright, I'm gonna just airdrop this. Man, this is a Windows laptop. What am I saying? It's a green message. He blocked me. What's good, everyone? This is Chambers from chambersmixedit.com, and before we even start the tutorial, me and Sound Guy want to say a special thanks to you for 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, we do.
Bro, how did you get in my house?
You right. My bad.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna head out. All right. I can't believe this, man, yeah.
Nah, but actually, thank you guys for 10K subs. We got a lot of new stuff coming. So I'm gonna definitely start putting up skits, like with Sound Guy, because, bro, it be getting crazy with him. I'm gonna definitely start going live and, like, do live stream cookups so you guys can see, like, how I make my beats and everything like that. Definitely a whole lot more tutorials coming soon. This water is different. That was a bad idea. So the past few videos, I've really been diving into the music theory of R&B/trap music, and a lot of you actually commented, yo, we want to see how you mix this. So first things first, once we head into Ableton right here, I just made this example structure of like the melodies and chords that an R&B trap song would have. So we have an E piano chord progression layered with a pad. Then we have a synth melody thing, a key melody thing, a pluck melody thing, a lead melody thing, a bass thing, and a perk loop. And it all sounds like this. Fire. If you're gonna be asking me like how'd I make that, just watch the last few videos that I did. Same ideas, just more melodies, like with the 2-5-1 chord progression and the major, the minor, the music theory. So I'm gonna just go through the drums with you because I just released my new kit, which is perfect for this type of music. It's called the R&B Trap Fusion Drum Kit. It's available at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits. So here's what it looks like inside FL. We have all these 808s. Bro, that is such a thick 808. Stop playing with me. We got the claps, hi-hats, kicks, open hi-hats, perks, snares, FX, extras. And to me, like, these are the best sounds to actually use when you're blending the genres of trap and R&B together. What's different about these sounds is that I took each sound and ran it through some analog outboard gear, and it came out sounding thick fire. And different than any other drum kit that you're gonna get. It's on my site for only $14. I'm gonna leave you a link in the description and in the comment section. Let's start with the clap on the 2 and the 4. That's a nice saturated clap. Let's get the hi-hats in here. Let's leave the second one blank. Next, we got this open hi-hat. Let's add that in. I'm gonna add a perk right here. Let's add another perk sound from the kit. You know I love my cowbell in these R&B trap songs. I'm gonna add it at the end of every 2 bars. Yes, sir. Add a new pattern. Yes, I said it. Add a new pattern. All y'all like be talking it up in the comments saying that you don't like the way I make my drums and whatever. Like, I don't, bro. The way you do your drum patterns, it's just mad inefficient. Like, you take forever to use. Nah, bro. Are you doing my drums? Answer the question. Are you doing my drums? But you get the point. Like, y'all are not doing my drums. I'm gonna do my drums how I do my drums. If you got a problem with the way I do my drum patterns, like, I don't know what to tell you. That's just on you, bro. One more perk. Now we gotta put the groove and the bounce into it. You feel me? What the There we go. Then right here, we're gonna get in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yo, listen to this kick. He be hitting, bro. All in the R&B trap fusion drum kit. Let's make a clone here. Add this kick right here. Yeah, nah. When you gotta structure your beats out and y'all are like, oh, I gotta go to split by channel because I don't have it in pattern. Like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Trying to tell me don't use. Where's Jeremy at? Trying to tell me don't use pattern. Then in the final drum pattern, sound like this. This is like my favorite sound ever. This little, it's just mad interesting. Who puts that in their beats beside Bruno Mars? Lastly, we got this FX that I got. It's a little drop sound, so we're gonna put that in. So it's like a vibe. And this is what we got real quick with the R&B trap fusion drum kit. It be people just throwing my water. Like, how you gonna throw my water out? So now to mix it, I'm gonna hit this top E piano chord progression sound, right? I'm gonna hit Control and Shift, and I'm gonna drag it down. Now I can select all the instruments, go into your mixer, right? This is your mixer. Hit Insert 1, right click, hit Channel Routing, hit Route Selected Channel starting from this track. All of our sounds are nice and routed in. So let's get started with the mixing process. I always start with the melodies and the chords and whatever first. Another thing I really like to do is have it all in order. So like, if the pluck melody comes before the lead melody, then I want the pluck before the lead, if you know what I mean. Like, I want it to be in order, laid out in the mixer, so I can mix in order as the song goes on. So we start with the E piano here, right? I'm gonna just add an EQ. Let's put the filter on it and just cut out that low end. Even if you can't really see it, but there might just be some frequencies that we want to get rid of. So many little tweaks that you can make contribute to the overall sound of the beat, such as the stereo separation. So like this knob, a lot of people overlook it. You turn it all the way to the right. Is that right? Turn it all the way to the right. It's the purple thing, right? That's mono. You turn it all the way to the left. That means it's more stereo. So we're going to turn it to the left. So it's that turquoise and it's more stereo. It's more spread out. Let's go to the pad. Same thing. I'm gonna just grab an EQ, put the filter on it, cut out lows and the highs too, because it's really like a filtered type pad. You know what I mean? Stereo separation. Moving on, we got this synth right here. It's like a synth pad to add more of a vibe. So what I'm gonna do here is add an EQ, cut out the lows. And I want it to be like really big and ambient sounding. So what I'm going to do for that is bring out the reverb. If you want to use stock plugins, use Fruity Reverb too. I just like the sound that this reverb has for this type of stuff. Up the mix level. So it's like really spaced out. I won't really like go above 50. I'll do 40 because we want it to be a lot. Big stereo image. So really crank that to the left. Beautiful. Get the keys. If you don't want to open up Fruity Parametric EQ2 every time, just head to this EQ right here. And that's your low end lever knob, whatever you want to call it. So just drop that down and then there you go. Same thing for the pluck. I want to add a ping pong delay. So a ping pong delay, for those of you who don't know, is when like the signal is like ping ponging from your left to your right ear. So it goes. I didn't just spend time doing that for you to not subscribe. So if you didn't, what are you doing? So we want to select P Pong in the feedback, then move the pan all the way to the left or the right. I don't really care what you do. It's up to you. I'm gonna put the time on 4, and you're probably like, where's he see a 4 at? I'm looking up here. Oh, you see it where it says R&B Trap Fusion out now at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits. So just look up here until it gets to 4, and that will be automatically in sync with the BPM. The BPM, by the way, is 105. You hear that? That's that ping pong. I'm gonna just lower the input volume a little bit, add to that stereo separation. We didn't add stereo separation to the key sound. All right, then we got the lead. This is like my favorite part of the whole thing. So obviously just listening to that alone is harsh on the ears. So let's drop that down, drop the lows. I'm just trying to like soak it in reverb. So like really drown it. Before we do that, actually, let's grab Fruity Chorus. I'm just trying to stay as stock plugin friendly as I can here. And let's lower the mix level so it's more of a wide chorus sound. Fire. Add to that stereo separation. Drop the volume down a tiny bit. Let's hear it all together, starting with the E piano, and we'll slowly begin to add it back in and level all the sounds out. I'm gonna just add a tiny bit of reverb to the E piano too. Lower the pad. Try the synth out. You will hear that nice ambient width that it has. Lower that down a little bit. Yep. Keys. I kind of want to keep those in like the background, so drop that down. Pluck sound. You can really hear that delay. And now the lead. Nice and in the background, but it's super wide and like super drowned out. It sounds like the ocean. You want it to sound, put a picture in your head and say, I'm gonna make it sound like that. Like for R&B, like if you have a picture of the desert in your head, what's wrong with you? All right, so now the bass. I'm gonna cut the high end out, add a tiny bit of stereo separation. You don't really want to do too much. Usually like with the 808 or like a guitar bass or whatever, you always want to put that in mono. But this is more like of a stereo synth bass situation. So I'm gonna slightly add to it because it sounds good. Lower that down. Bring everyone else back in. I feel like a golf commentary person, but I'm talking about mixing. Like, and there it goes. He lowers the bass. Boom, that's it. Let's add in this perk loop that I have. Always try to do something special with the perk loop because that's there to add more rhythm and more groove to the music. So always try to do something special with that. I'm gonna go into an EQ, filter that up, cut the lows by a lot, cut the highs too. Really filter it. Then I'm gonna add a plugin called Pan Man. And this is kind of like the ping pong effect again. It moves it from left to right ear. So instead of just hearing this mono perk loop straight down the middle, it's like while you're listening to this beat, it's in the back, right? But you're hearing it go from left ear. This is my right ear. Right ear to left ear. Yeah, you should probably be wearing headphones because if you're not, are you watching a mixing tutorial? Are you watching a mixing tutorial without headphones on? So let's not have it too wide. Just like that. Add stereo separation. You know I love the stereo separation. Come on now. Lower that down. Like really in the back. Now, before I go on to the drums, I love to check it in mono because usually when you check in mono and make sure that everything translates well, that will lead to a great mix. So to do that, remember this knob all the way to the right means purple, means mono. So go to the master track and make it mono. I like it. Put it back. Bro, this is the most satisfying thing. Ready? You just have it playing and you reset it. It sounds amazing. Listen to this. Amazing. With this drum kit, a lot of it is already mixed for you, so you don't even have to do much, but I'll still show you what you can do. So cut out the low end, lower that down. It has a good amount of high end, so we don't really need to boost that. The hi-hat, cut the low end, Open hi-hat, cut the low end. Let's add fruity chorus to it. Always try to make your sounds more interesting, but like the percussion open hi-hat type sounds. Don't be putting fruity chorus on your kick, or I'm probably gonna go hunt you down. Let's pan it to our left ear and drop it down. Stereo imaging, very important. So we'll have like an open hi-hat panning over here, some percussion here, some percussion here, some percussion here. Again, why did you not subscribe to me yet? We'll pan that one to the right ear. Cut the low end on it. Cowbell. I don't usually do this, but let's add some reverb to the cowbell. Then we have like the stick rim shot perk. Drop the low end on that. Drop the volume. Then the kick. My favorite part. Here's the hacks. All right, so put it in mono, of course, because we want it to hit straight down the middle. Then go to an EQ. We want to add that nice high end to it so it hits more crispy. Like a lot of people will immediately think if the kick's not hitting, first of all, if the kick's not hitting, turn the volume up. It's that simple. But other people will be like, let me just turn the bass up on the kick and it just clouds everything up. If you add some more high end to the kick, it really brings the presence up so you can hear it better and it has more clarity in the mix. Then the perk. Let's get fancy. Put a flanger on it, because why not? Why wouldn't you put a flanger? How do you even pronounce that? I don't even know. Lower the mix level. More stereo separation. Then we have this drops. Did you really just interrupt me? This drop sound right here, so definitely cut the low end out of that. Drop the volume down. You know what would be cool? If we put Pan Man on that too. So now you have a drop going. That's fire. And on the master track, all I have is Fruity Soft Clipper. These are the settings for everyone who's wondering, and that's really it. Like, then if you want it even wider, you can add an imager plugin like this and up this. So basically the key points, definitely have it sounding wide and spread out and like nice reverb, but never too much. Don't drown the whole mix out. Only specific sounds. You got to know where to add the delay, where to add the reverb, where to pan this, where to spread this out, where to put this in mono. Should I have this in the back? Should I have this in the front? And always remember that at the end of the day, an artist is going to be recording vocals on this. So make sure that you leave some space for them. So don't have the melody way too up here, so it's going to be clashing with the vocal melody. So like for this lead example, he's all the way down here in the back, just to add that ambience. Like, it adds to the vibe. It's not necessarily at the forefront of the mix saying, hey, listen to me, because that's what the vocal is for. And always try to decorate the mix as much as possible. Like, if you could add that chorus effect, add that flanger, add that reverb, add whatever it is to make it more interesting. Every single small tweak that you make will always help you get a greater, bigger sounding mix. But yeah, so if you're interested in learning more about the chord progression and the melody structuring, just watch a few of my videos back where I go over that. And if you like the drum sounds that I used in this video, they're available at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits for only $14. The R&B trap fusion drum kit, link in the description and in the comments section. So in the next video, I'm gonna make like a 3-minute skit with just me and Sound Guy, and it's about to get crazy. Y'all are not ready for it, and I'm definitely gonna be planning out some live streams for you, and of course more tutorials. So stay tuned for all that, and I appreciate all of you watching. Thank you for 10K subs again, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all thought this was a game about my drum patterns? Did you think?